G'day folks. Well, this short little video is sort of both to say I think I found most of my oil leak problem. The new gasket that I fitted didn't have anything on the box saying that I have to re-torque it after a certain amount of time, because I did give it a fairly good torque down, like pretty tight, and it's obviously settled in and started pissing oil out the back again. So it is in there. I've checked it with an inspection mirror and a probe, and the gasket's actually in its groove. It was just way up, like you couldn't see the tops of these threads sticking out. So I've torqued it down already, and I'm sort of trying to help a friend at the same time who's got a RAV that's also leaking out like mad. And I don't have a torque figure on them. I could put a torque wrench on it, but chances of having one at home or getting... You could probably borrow one from the auto parts store. Australian ones don't do that, but obviously American ones have loaner tools. But again, short bar, 1 3/16 inch socket, or metric equivalent. And they're not too bad. Like, I've left this overnight, and again I can still give it a little bit more. Try and do it sequentially, like inside then outside, or similar. And it's come down pretty good, but if the engine's been overheated a little bit in his car, so chances are the gasket's cooked and gone very hard and plasticky. So if it's already torqued right down, like you can see the tops of these spark plug tubes, then you probably won't get any more out of it. It's time to actually take all this off and replace it, and then go through this procedure. But you might just get lucky and get a bit more time, at least until the weather clears up, because working on something like this in -degree temperatures, not very fun. I can't remember where he said he was from, but apparently it's freezing outside, and the last video, or the last picture he posted of his RAV4, it was covered in like 1/4 of an inch of ice. So yeah, but again, I'm not giving it a ton of leverage. This isn't a very long bar. And yeah, that's heaps. Like, this is sealed now, so I'm happy with that. I'm going to degrease the engine and just keep an eye out for any new leaks. If it does leak again, obviously I've got to pull it apart and do it again. But you can see oil pooled down there, just down in that little bit there. That's all pooled oil. So if you can see that along the back of the head, above the manifold, like if it's coming out down there, but between the block and the deck of the cylinder, or between the deck of the block and the base of the head, it could be a head gasket leak, but it's not that often that it happens. But if it's coming out higher and you can see it running down the side of the head, then it's just your it's the back edge of your rocker cover gasket. So yeah, I hope that's helpful, and I hope you get it fixed fairly easily, because either paying a mechanic to do it all is going to be expensive, and trying to do it yourself in negative temperatures isn't fun either. So I'd recommend finding a friend's garage that you can work in, or just tighten it down a bit if you can without stripping or breaking anything, and wait until spring. It doesn't look like you can't get a shifter or anything in there because of the built-up areas. Yeah, you're going to have to use a socket. You're going to have to find or procure some kind of socket that fits. But again, it's 1 3/16 inches, and it's a very short bar. You don't want too much tension or you'll bloody strip the threads out. I think those tubes are only... Oh no, they're steel. They're galvanized steel. They're not aluminium. But yeah, anyway, that's a quick little video. I'm going to go on with having a look at doing shock absorbers on Blue RAV now. Thanks for watching.